Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Monday Night Meetup. I'm so happy you guys are here. All right, so tonight we are going to jump into why you want to be at Plexus Convention. This year it's going to be happening, I believe it's June the 15th or 16th. I think the gala is on the 15th, and then convention actually starts on the 16th. It's going to be in Nashville, Tennessee, and you are not going to want to miss it. So you're like, okay, Jennifer, I don't even know, like, why would I want to go to convention? So, first of all, let's talk about the fact that convention is going to be an investment in your business. All right. And you can't look at it through the lens of this is an expense, right? So, an expense is something like it's a cost that's incurred, but it doesn't necessarily bring you anything in return. Right? That's an expense. An investment, yes, it costs you something, could be time, could be money, whatever, but it's going to cost you something, but it yields you a return. And that return is infinitely bigger and more than the cost that it actually began with in the first place. So you get out more than you put in. And that is what convention is for your business. It is an investment. Okay. So you've got to look at it through the right lens. You guys, if you are serious about this business, and I hope you are, because it can literally change your life and the lives of so many others, then you are going to have to treat this business like a business. Number one, you're going to have to treat your business like a business. And that means that you are going to have to invest in your business. Give me one business on the planet that you would not be expected to invest in, right? If you went and opened a brick and mortar store, you're going to have a lot of investment in that business, right? And any other business, like if you went to open up your own, I don't know, home interior decorating business, you're going to have to invest in that and money and advertising and getting out there and growth and marketing, like all these different ways of investing in your business to get it started. It's no different, you guys, with Plexus. Just because this is network marketing, just because there's so much freedom attached to it, just because no one's like standing over you, breathing down your neck, that doesn't mean that we don't invest in our business. So you've got to treat your business like a business and you've got to invest in it. So that's number one. Treat your business like a business, you guys. Okay. It's not really a reason why you want to go to convention, but you really want to shift your mindset. If you are serious about doing this long term, and I hope you are, then you need to, number one, start treating your business like a business. So, number two, at convention, you guys, you are going to hear training that you're not going to hear anywhere else. Okay. Plexus brings in top leaders of the company. They bring in top people in our industry and they train us with these amazing people. They pour into us. You're going to hear from corporate. You're going to hear from all kinds of different ambassadors with all these different seasons of life and all these different seasons of business. And you're going to have such amazing training. And I know for the last few years, since 2020, Plexus has done a virtual convention. And then last year, they offered a virtual option. You guys, they're not doing that this year. So you're either, if you want the training, the amazing training, then you're going to have to be at convention in person. So you are going to get training that you would not get anywhere else. And next, you're going to hear some major announcements, like our big announcements come at convention. And I'm telling you, it is so much fun. This is another reason we go. Reason number four, you're going to hear these big announcements, but there's nothing like being in a crowd of thousands of people who love network marketing, who love Plexus, who don't think you're weird for sharing. They are not offended that like they love you being there. All the things that we kind of sometimes can have fears or difficulties in our business, right? We're the fear of rejection or what other people are going to think, or, this or that we may, battle in our business. This is a time that you are surrounded by people who absolutely love Plexus. They love network marketing. They love what we're doing. And that, you guys, is so passion igniting. It is unbelievable, like unbelievable. And also, so number four, you're surrounded in a room of people who love Plexus, right? And then you're also number five, you are going to meet so many people. You're going to meet a lot of people on your own team, right? Maybe your own team members or your uplines or sidelines. And then you're going to meet like the stranger in the bathroom. And everybody's so happy because all our guts are healthy and our blood sugar is balanced. And so everybody's like friendly and excited. So you're going to meet some really awesome people. You're going to hear some really amazing testimonies because people love to share their testimonies, both business and health at Plexus conventions, just like wondering, like riding up the escalator together. I'm telling you. So you're gonna have an opportunity to build relationships too, if with your team members or with here in Dream Team, among Dream Team members, you guys, and the community and the relationships. That's why we do what we do. Yes, we love our paycheck. Absolutely, we love all the perks and all the benefits that Plexus has to offer, from like a monetary, physical type way, and of course our health. But you guys, the relationships are like no other. And that community, this community that we have, it's only street. I can't even begin to tell you how many fun memories I have convention. So let me just stop right here and I'm going to give you a little bit of my story. So I joined in 2014 and I became September 2014 when I put my phone on silence. Put my joined in September of 2014, and then in like spring of 2015, in February of 2015, I became a gold ambassador. I hit the gold rank, and I really didn't really know any of my sideline sisters yet, like outside of my my current team. All I knew was my diamond upline and Kristen. And so Kristen knew that after I quit, I tried to quit the month of February. I was coming up against some really big mindset stuff and I wanted to quit. And Lori Lori Welch Bradford, at the time, I was doing this little class and I emailed Lori and I was like, I can't do this. This is too hard. I quit. And she emailed me back and she's like, you're not quitting. Sorry. So she didn't let me quit, y'all. So I'm so grateful. But she knew that my battle was just like a mindset battle and that I could overcome it, thankfully. And so we got on a call and she helped me to kind of walk through what I was walking through, and the rest is history. I didn't quit. So after that, that was in February. So in the spring, convention was going to be in June of that year, and it was going to be in Phoenix, Arizona. And of course, I was going to have to get on a plane, pay for my hotel and the food and all the things, right? But Kristen, my sponsor, she knew. She said, you are serious. I was serious about the business. Never imagined that I would be at Diamond. But she said, then you need to go to convention. You need to go to convention. And I was like, okay, we'll make it happen. So Austin and I hopped on a plane, went out to Phoenix, and you guys, we didn't know anybody. Like I think there were about 5,000 people there that year, between 5,000 and 6,000 people. And I knew Kristen and I knew her husband, and that was it. And so I did earn winner's dinner, and that was really fun because I got to meet some new people. And it was just, but Austin, I remember, I'll never forget, he worked in corporate America at the time, and he was like used to like all the big, kind of events and things like that. And he was so impressed with the way that Plexus like did the convention. You guys, they go all out and they pull out all the stops, and it is just absolutely breathtaking and it's absolutely unbelievable. Like you feel so spoiled and you feel so special to be part of such an amazing event. So he was just really, really super like shocked at how well they did convention. And it wasn't this little like cheesy thing. Like, no, it was like all out amazing. And so that built his belief too. And then we got to hear from corporate. We got to hear from Alec and Tarl. We got to hear from other leaders. We got to meet other, emerald, sapphires and diamonds in the company, other golds, like myself, I was a gold. So we just really got to meet other people and mingle. And it was such a belief building time. And it really solidified our belief in the company and in the products and in the vision of Plexus being at convention. And it also really impacted me in the fact of I never actually was like, I'm going to be diamond. but it really made the fact of diamonds were just normal people, right? So I really was able to grasp that a whole lot more. Like, well, there's really nothing that special about them. So it really kind of helped bring it down for me. Like it wasn't this unattainable thing to be a diamond with plexus. So that convention, we spent the money, we went, we didn't know anybody, like I said, but that didn't stop us from going. Why? Because we treated this like a business and we knew that it was an investment. We knew that we were going to get more from it that could feed us in the months and the years to come that was going to make a difference. So convention, it builds those relationships. It builds that community for yourself. And if you bring one or two or three team members with you and you're experiencing this together, how awesome is that? Like you're building your little people, like you're experiencing this travel and these memories and all this fun together. And it's such a great time that you're going to have, and you won't regret it. All right. So next, another reason to go to convention, we talked about relationships, and I really touched on this already. Really, it builds your belief in the products, it builds your belief in the company, it builds your belief in network marketing, and that you are in the right place at the right time. And if you are in some of these trainings, they're going to have breakaway sessions. They're going to have all these. Just the convention this year, you guys, is going to be off the charts. It's really going to be some amazing training. And so you're going to actually hopefully build belief in yourself, which is what we want. We want you to build that belief in yourself that, hey, guess what? I can reach my goals, whatever that looks like. So it's going to build your belief. And I love this story because here's the thing. You do have to pay to get there, right? And you do have to pay for your hotel room or your Airbnb. A lot of people are doing Airbnbs. And if you're going to be in a hotel with somebody, like get two or three people and like cram in a hotel room for a few days. I know we have some people on our team that in the past, they have taken crock pots with them and like had crock pots in the room, like meals in the room. Fallon Black, or she's Fallon Reed now, but if you know Fallon's story, so when she went to her first convention, she was a gold ambassador and she was just flat out broke. Like it was all she could do to get to the convention. But she didn't even really have any extra money for food. So she took a pack of hot dogs and some mustard and she ate hot dogs and mustard like the whole time she was at convention. So you guys, but the beauty of that is that now Fallon has one of the absolutely most strongest teams in the company, and she is a six figure a month. Okay, six figures a month earner, you guys. So she's a seven-figure earner easily in our company. But it all started out with her realizing that convention was an investment and that she could not afford to miss it. So she made it happen. She made it work. So yes, it's going to, cost you travel. It's going to cost you hotel. It's going to cost you food, but figure out like what a fun kind of challenge really to figure out how you can do it for the cheapest, right? And we have a great convention contest that is underway and you're going to be able to earn some cash. If you get to work and you do your perfect 10 sheet every day and you really rally your team, and or even if it's just you right now, and you're really challenging yourself to get to convention, you guys, all of the business building bonuses that you get, like from adding new ambassadors, just chunk that away into a little savings. And then when it's time for convention, you're going to have a good bit of money, right? Because you get, depending on what welcome pack, you get between what I think $20 to $30 per person. So set goals for yourself, you guys. Set goals for your team. Like this is our convention goal. We're going to do this. We're going to earn this money together. So just look at it as like a fun investment in your business, but look at it as a fun challenge too. If like money is a struggle for you. So in which that's a struggle for most of us, right? And then it also going to convention, it shows your audience, the people that are watching you, your family, your friends, it shows them two things. It shows them, number one, that Plexus is legitimate, okay? Because they're going to see the incredible video or picture that you put up of the opening stage. Like it's phenomenal. Fireworks, and there's usually like singers, and sometimes there's acrobats or drummer. Like it's just phenomenal. Like the opening of convention and the closing too. And all the, it's all actually amazing, you guys. But they're going to see that. They're going to see the fun parties that Plexus throws. And then in the evenings, the dessert reception, silent disco, one of my very favorites. Like they're going to see that Plexus treats their ambassadors, their VIP customers with the best, you guys. And that's going to actually solidify Plexus to them. Oh, okay. This is not some, company in the basement kind of thing. Or this is not like your mom and pop's MLM, like people want to say. Oh, I had my great uncle's aunt's sister used to do network marketing and da 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 da. Yeah, we're way past that, you guys. Plexus is way beyond anything else these people have ever seen. And this gives you a chance, going to convention gives you a chance to solidify that to your audience. And also it solidifies that you are actually serious about your business. Because here's the thing, I see it all the time, not with just Plexus, but like with all sorts of network marketing. You'll see somebody post this post and they're like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited about XYZ. Then you'll see it like a week later, XYZ, the product, and then maybe a third time. And then, we're done. Right. And so what that tells me is that person is not serious really about their business. They're kind of treating it like a hobby for whatever reason. They're not they don't have belief in what they can do, or they don't really understand the power, or maybe they're just not with Plexus and, I'm just kidding. But so anyway, but what I'm saying is the fact that when you go to convention, you are portraying to your audience, hey, I'm serious about this. I'm not joking around. This stuff is amazing. The products are changing lives. And so is this business opportunity. And I'm here and look at this. This business is legit. So it solidifies Plexus, and it also solidifies that you are serious, okay, about your business. And that's all belief building for your people and yourself. And then lastly, people that go to convention are 5 times more likely to rank up in the next year. So that's a really awesome reason to get to convention. I can't explain, like you walk away with such passion, so many ideas. We've always had new products, new tools, like you're so excited and you are just ready to ignite. You're ready to, revamp things, reignite things with your team. And that carries you into the next several months and even longer for your business, just the excitement from convention. So get to convention, you guys. There are very, very limited room blocks available, the Plexus room rate. But you guys, this is Nashville. There are so many places to stay, okay? Airbnbs, hotels. So don't worry if you don't get in like a Plexus block. There's so many that are within walking distance of where we're going to be. I think we're going to be at the Music City Hall. Anyway. I should have written, I'm sorry, I did not do a better job of writing down all the details of convention, but we have posts about that in Dream Team that you can reference. But go ahead, you guys, if you have not registered to get your ticket, go register and get your ticket. Talk it up to your team, your business builders, even your new people that are coming on that are starting to make their first post. Hey, do you want to go be my roomie here at convention with me? Let's go. Let's do this. You're going to love it. It's going to be so much fun. And I know this is a Leaders Retreat is coming in November, and Leaders Retreat is something that you actually have to earn. You have to get so many credits and you earn Leaders Retreat. So convention, everybody can go. Anybody can go to convention, which is amazing. Okay, but this story, Clarita Yoder, a dear friend of mine and a Diamond Ambassador of Plexus, she was a VIP customer and she didn't go to convention, but it was Leaders Retreat was coming up. And so her friend, so Clarita was just taking the products and her friend was actually like in Plexus. She was a Ruby or senior Ruby, whatever. And they were close friends. And so she was like, well, I want her to go to Leaders Retreat with me. So Clarita went to Leaders Retreat and was blown away, absolutely blown away by Plexus. And then she came back and it was October. That was the year that they did like the iPad incentive where you earn a free iPad. And that's when Clarita went to work. And then she went Diamond a couple of years later, and the rest is history. Now, that was Leaders Retreat, but my point is she went to a corporate event. She saw how corporate treated their people. She heard from the heart of corporate, and she heard other people's stories of how the products had just radically changed their lives, how the business had changed her life. And that all fueled her. And she went back home and like it changed everything for her. So leaders retreat, convention, whatever, but the corporate event itself is what we're after, you guys, because I'm telling you, Plexus knows how to do things right, and they know how to throw a party, and they know how to spoil us. So those are just a few reasons to get to convention, you guys. So I can't wait to see you guys there. It's going to be so much fun. Yeah. So, all right. Thanks, you guys. And we will see you on our next Monday night meetup. Y'all have a great night. Bye.